Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of the 30-day Body, Mind, and Spirit Challenge. Going forward for the next week or so, we're going to be utilizing some of the technology that I've created over the last decade. And the first piece we're going to introduce you to is Aquaware 5. This is 5th generation technology. Today we're going to be running what we call a quantum layering session, enabling us to put up to 3 intents into 1 glass of water. The importance here, folks, if you're new to the technology, is to just understand that where you put your attention, the intentions will follow. There is no work involved on your part. You just simply put your mind, your attention on your glass of water, and then we'll run the software and it will program your water for you. So with that said, we're going to build a QLS with 2 pre-canned intents, which I already have on here, and then we're going to write a quick custom intent. So we'll come over to the Advanced Features tab. We'll click on the Upload Image for the custom intent session, and you will be able to browse over the 1,000 pre-canned intents in Aquaware 5, and we'll just grab an image that kind of resonates with us. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Okay, so now that our image is loaded up, we're going to set the power level. The power level is an indicator of how intense the water is going to be programmed. I typically use 81%. These will be auto-adjustable for this video, so you don't have to worry about detoxing. And we're just going to work on the body today, so we're going to write a quick intention. Let's see, let's cleanse and purify the physical body. Now, the way the custom intent works is when Source of the Universe wants to communicate an intention through you, Aquaware takes your alpha characters here and breaks them down through 3 layers of a proprietary algorithm that is built into Aquaware 5 and allows us to, you see this number here? This is your number. This is the intent in its purest integer form, okay? And we're going to be consciously directing this along with 2 others into water here in a moment. Now we're just intuitively putting some fractals on the screen which allow us to amplify the programming of the water. So with that said, all we're going to do is we're just going to run this quickly, but we're not actually doing anything. At the end of its run, it's going to ask us to save it. Then we're going to build our QLS, and we're going to go ahead and run that. So I'll give you a little bit of instruction in a minute. Everything happens really, really quick within Aquaware 5. Water preparation runs for 3.1 seconds. User preparation runs for 3.1 seconds. And nucleating your intent runs for 3.1 seconds. Okay, so now that has been saved. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come over here to the Quantum Layering Session palette, and we're going to build the QLS. Now you'll notice that there's some in here that we've already ran. So today we're going to use 3. We're going to use physical energy, so we just grab and drop that down here. We're going to use our cleanse and purify intention that we just created. We're going to run that down here. And there was one more that we have in here, perfect health. Okay, again, this is all about the body. Now we're going to save this. I'm going to call this My Body Day 5. Okay, now folks, now we want to have our water ready, okay? And we're going to run our QLS we've just created. Now, a couple things are going to happen. Water preparation is going to run. That removes the energy from the water, the memories of everywhere it's ever been. Then user prep is going to run. User preparation is going to create a thin veil in the water, and that is the first part of the water when we drink it. It goes right to the subconscious mind. It opens it up for acceptance. And then the 3 intents that we created are going to run simultaneously. And one of those obviously is the custom intent we just created. So with that said, here we go. Where you put your attention, the intentions will follow. Water prep runs for 3.1 seconds. User prep is running for 3.1 seconds. Now, a lot of cool stuff starts to happen with the water here, folks. Physical energy is now running for 13.1 seconds. The water might start to bubble. Sometimes it moves. Sometimes it vibrates. Sometimes it'll crawl out of the glass. Sometimes it soaks into the glass. All really, really cool stuff happening. Okay, here's our custom intent. You'll notice that number down here, which is the purest form of our custom intent. 13.1 seconds. And then finally, we are going to run perfect health. So again, folks, you can take that tester's taste choice by tasting the water prior to doing any of this, and then obviously tasting it after. It's absolutely mind-blowing what we can achieve when you unlimit your thinking, thereby unlimiting your potential, allow you to create and spread love and beautiful, brilliant ideas into the world. Thank you.
And good morning, Reno Soriano here at Conscious Health Alchemist, day 5 on your Holistic Health Transformation Challenge. Okay, so today what I want to talk to you about is called cookware or pottery. So one of the most important factors is when you're making meals is, what kind of cookware are you using? So there's a lot of misinformation, so I'm going to go through the different categories and then you can make your own decision. But the first category is the traditional Teflon pans. Now Teflon pans are obviously not healthy. The actual Teflon itself is unhealthy, but when you heat these pans, they're actually releasing noxious gases out through the pan. And so number one, if you're standing over that and you're breathing that in, it's toxic to your brain. Number two, these noxious fumes are actually going into your food, which is going to make your food toxic, which is not a good thing. So we want to throw the Teflon pans out the side. Okay, second category is called stainless steel pans. A lot of people love their stainless steel pans. They cook well, they heat well, and they do a good job. But the deal is with stainless steel pans is they're a composite of metals, and the one main metal that I'm not fond of is called nickel. And so stainless steel pans will leach. They will leach molecules of metal into your food. And when you ingest that, you're polluting your body. So I'm not too fond of stainless steel. It is a better option than Teflon, but let's throw that to the side as well. So the third category is called anodized steel pans. Anodized steel pans have had a special electrolysis infused into the metal, which seizes the molecules. It doesn't allow them to leach. So they can be a good option. And I know the one company is called Calphalon. Calphalon makes these anodized steel pans. They're durable, they're good, and they get the job done. But my thing with metal pans in totality is they're actually taking life force energy away from your food. So that's why I really don't prefer any metal pan, whether it's anodized or stainless steel. However, if you got to go somewhere, I would say the best option of all the 3 categories I just listed is the anodized steel. Now, there's new eco-friendly pans coming out, which are a better option. They're a composite metal base, but then they have ceramic and ceramic composite, like a surface inlaid into the pan. I've used them. I had them at my restaurant when I had my restaurant. They're good. They actually get the job done. The only deal is they actually wear out pretty quickly, and there's only a thin layer of this ceramic material, so they can be a great option. So I would say just if you use pans frequently, they're going to probably wear out. So you might have to go through a number of pans. It might only last 1.5 years, 2 years, and then you got to replace them. That's a better option, obviously, than the previous categories. So look for them. You can get them at Bed Bath & Beyond online. There's a whole bunch of companies selling them, and just go with the ones that resonate. So there is a company I discovered that I am an affiliate with, and that I think is one of the best options. It's 100% pure ceramic pans. So the entire thing is made of ceramic, and that's what I love, because there is no metal involved. It's pure ceramic material, and ceramic emits far infrared. So when you're cooking your food, you're actually going to be infusing your food with life force energy, which I love. It's called far infrared. And it will enhance the flavors of all your meals that you make. So I prefer, number one, if I'm going to invest in my health, and I always look at, the best option is I would invest in the ceramic pans and pots. They have pots and pans and baking dishes. And for me, this is the number one option. I'm going to have a link for you if you want to go research more about these ceramic pans and pots. And but they cost a little bit more. But what happens over the long term, it's probably going to be a one-time buy, because if you take care of them, they're going to last a while. The metal pans, they have their issues with wearing out and breaking down and having fumes come through the material. Even the ceramic coated ones, I think if you go too high heat, I've used them and where I've high heated and I could feel like, ooh, they're emitting some fumes. So the ceramic pots and pans, you're never going to have to worry about that, and they will be durable and last a long time. So it's your choice, but I would, number one, anodized steel would be my first option. Number two would be the pans coated with ceramic steel pans, and the third one is 100% ceramic. All right, so there's your choice. You can go down to the link that'll be supplied there for you to go to the company who makes these 100% pure ceramic pots and give it a try, and then give back to me. And I hope this helps you. I'm Reno Soriano, and remember, healthy body, happy soul.
Hey guys, welcome back to the 30-Day Challenge. Today I want to talk to you about going all organic with everything that you eat to the best of your ability. And here's what I'm talking about. Most of us already know that our fruits and vegetables are highly sprayed with herbicides and pesticides and all kinds of toxins. And to have the best health, we have to clear the toxins out at a cellular level. It just has to be, or the body cannot function and heal the way it needs to heal. Okay, you know that, right? Did you know that your cakes, cookies, crackers, breads, everything that has corn, wheat, soy, sugar in it that's not organic has Roundup in it? So unfortunately, that is the sad truth right now. And the major toxin there is glyphosate, and a lot of research has been done on it recently. It's connected to Parkinson's and other neurological disorders, even cancer. And I believe, because of my own autoimmune issues, it's the reason why that's been almost double since the mid-90s. So we definitely have to get that toxin out of our diet completely if we want the highest health ever. So my challenge to you: go to your pantry, go to your fridge, look at all your grains, look at all your pastas, cakes, cookie crackers, and next time you buy them, get organic, because you are worth it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, and we're back. Jim Standish, Body, Mind, Spirit Challenge, day 5 on the spiritual pillar. Now, just to recap real quick, once again, we got a notebook. I asked you to write down in your notebook, who am I and what am I doing here? And then I asked you to kind of think about what were some of the things that you wanted to accomplish while you were here. And just kind of write those down. There were experiences that are probably in your folder and things that you wanted to do while you were here, and I want you to write those down, because I want you to have those experiences, whatever they are, and I think we can work on that. Now, I think I explained that sometimes I say things that upset people, and it is not my intention to upset you when I say something, certainly. I would never harm anybody with my words. I never have, and I never will. Sometimes I say things that trigger a memory or trigger something in you, and if I do trigger something in you that makes you upset, I want you to understand that it's just a memory. It's you getting upset, and it has nothing to do with me. I would never direct my words at you negatively. So this is kind of a big one. This disturbs a lot of people when I speak live sometimes, and I want you to think about this, okay? Every single one of us came in here with one of two conditions. Every single one of us, past, present, and future, and will continue to do so. That you were either an unwanted child or a wanted child. Either that moment when we found out we were pregnant and we had a child, we were either like, woo, doing the happy dance, or we were like, oh man, my life is going to change. And your life probably did change. So that doesn't mean that your parents didn't do everything that they possibly could for you. And it doesn't mean that you weren't a loved child. It's just that initial news. You were either a wanted child or an unwanted child. And what I'm getting at is subatomic particles. And subatomic particles begin to accumulate in our system at a very, very early age. And it's usually from well-intending individuals. And it is really, a lot of these are emotional patterns or footprints that are left behind in our sand. Okay? One way to think about it. And I want you to just kind of ponder that one for a minute. It's a biggie. And I want you to think back. And it kind of sets you up for some things in the future. So day 5, write this down. Wanted child, unwanted child. Just go ponder it for a while. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it's necessarily good or bad one way or the other. It just is what it is. Let's deal with it. Let's move forward. And I look forward to seeing you on day 6.
Hi, I'm Dr. Howard. Today is about first aid for the soul, gratitude. The Hebrew expression for gratitude, hakarat hatov, means it is enough. This means to not mourn for what you don't have. It means to not mourn for the living, mainly you. Gratitude is a feeling. It is a conscious expression of thanks, coupled with a feeling of love. The more you respond with gratitude to whatever happens in your life, the happier and the more at peace you will be. Both animate and inanimate objects in your life are equally deserving of receiving expressions of gratitude. Feeling gratitude is a major step in forgiving yourself for being you. It is the adversary of depression, opening the heart equally to the inanimate, the human, and the divine aspects of reality. Bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, Donna Whittington here with Peace, Love, and Bliss Coaching. And I thought we'd talk about something a little bit different tonight. Let's talk about you doing things differently. So when you do things differently, including taking different routes to work, or a different coffee shop, or a different lunch place. This is how we meet new people, new exciting, different people when we step out of our comfort zone and do something different. So I'm a firm believer in energy, and I believe that when you do something totally out of your comfort zone, some wild energy is being moved around in your universe. Take some time to do things a lot different than what you're used to. Go different places. Meet with different people. Call someone that you would never call, or, be the first one to make that call instead of waiting for someone else to do that. So especially for those of you who are single and who are wanting to meet someone, if you try something different, if you try, and I'm going to take out the word try out of my vocabulary, so you should too. But if you do something different, you will get the different results that you are after, especially when it comes to meeting new people. So, Donna Whittington with Peace, Love, and Bliss Coaching, asking you to do something different, to get some different energy, different vibrations moving in your universe. Who knows who is going to be there when you try something totally different that you're not used to doing when you step out of your comfort zone. You can reach me via email, peaceloveandblisscoaching@gmail.com. You can also check me out on the Love Connections Facebook page. If you're connected with me in Facebook, you can also shoot me an email. On the Love Connections page, you can send a email there as well. I look forward to our next day on the 30-day challenge.
Hey, are you ready for one wacky trick? So this really works. If you have a sensation in your body, like an intensity or like a pain, okay, locate that on your body and where it is. Or it might even just be something like an itch. Now, take your finger and draw the number 18 over that area. 1, 8. and see what awareness that brings up. The first thing that comes to you. That's your awareness. Isn't it awesome? It's just like the body communicating with you. Yeah, just take the first thing that came to you, and that's your awareness. Now, if you have a sense that that's cloudy and not clear to you what it is, and you can also see if you need water, hydration, or perhaps there's an electrolyte imbalance where there's something that you can do first. Take a sip of water or something with more substance in it that will nurture you first, and then do it again. So have fun playing with that. If it's a part of your body where you can't reach, you can actually just visualize like it's your back and draw an 18 on your back, or you can draw your back on a paper and do it that way. Still works. Namaste and blessings. Have a blast.